Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is All Things Thursday and I have all sorts of things that came in the mail. Some I ordered and some have been a special gift from a beautiful special person. So the first thing that I received is a Tigal pencil sharpener. I have never used one, so I don't know how to use it, but we're going to learn today because we're going to color something today. So we will be using it and learning from it today. Now I'm going to open this. Get it out of the package. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's got a little thingy here for all the sharpeners. All the sharpen bits go in there. Cool, cool. Uh-oh, I think I broke it. Did I break it? No, no way. No. Uh-oh. Did I break it? No way. Get back on there. There we go. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Did I break it? So from what I assume from the instructions, you turn this little dial. The more you turn this dial, the sharper it gets, right? I think. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Let's see. Do I have an unsharpened one here? Do I have a dull one? Can we see a dull one? This one's pretty dull. So then you put this in here. Oh, okay. That's pretty sharp. Cool. And then you close it by turning this way. And then you can't put anything in it. Aha! It does sharpen it pretty good. Cool. And it didn't take long to sharpen it either, just like a couple of turns. Nifty, nifty. Let's see if I can not break pencil tips now. Let's turn it all the way up to 5 because I like a really good sharp point. Ooh, yeah, that definitely bites into the wood. Nice. Okay. It's a good sharp point there. Okay. Okay. That'll be handy. Thank you very much. All of these came from a really lovely sweet lady, Evelyn. Very nice. Very nice. So she sent me this wonderful Tigal sharpener. She also sent me these wonderful books by Denise Collette, Mermaid in Paradise, Gnomes in the Neighborhood. Well, it's Gnomes in the Neighborhood, but I always wonder why they put the G there. Gnomes. Gnomes in the Neighborhood. And they're just so sweet. And Fairies in Dreamland. Sleepy Fairies. I didn't have any of these books, so she sent them to me. Decided that I should have them, so I now have them, which is kind of cool because a lot of people have been coloring in them and doing color alongs in them, and I wasn't able to participate because I didn't have the books, but now I do. Yay! Absolutely fantastic. And they're so cute. There's just, so many really sweet pictures all the way through it. So I can't wait to start coloring in one of those. And let's put this aside for now. For now. No, don't fall. And that can go there. Something that I ordered because I just adore Tatiana's work. This is Vintage Classic Coloring Pages Part 4. And they're just adorable. This is the cover of the book. The wolf back there. And then we have Cinderella. This one, can't remember the name of this one. And Sleeping Beauty. And it's all different fairy tales. This is another fairy tale I don't know the name of. Then we have Rapunzel. And not sure about this one. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. This is Puss in Boots. See, there's his boots. And there's his sword. And there's his hat. And there's his belt. And he's got a mousy toy. I love it. I just love it. Another one, I can't remember the name of some of these stories, but I've read them and I've heard of them, but I just can't remember the name of some of them. But they're all different fairy tales. Like this one's Beauty and the Beast. This is, of course, The Wizard of Oz. And then we've got a regal horse. And this one here is, oh shoot. I know what it is, but my brain won't let me say it. Rumpelstiltskin. She's got the spinning wheel there, spinning thread. This one's really cool. It's an underwater one. So she's some sort of mermaid queen. And then we've got the dog, the cat, the chicken, and the mule, and another fairy tale that I can't remember the name of. And then we've got the goose swan, or the swan princess. Goose swan. Kind of moron, am I? Some days I'm telling you, my brain just says, nope, I'm out. Yeah, this is the Swan Princess. And then we have another one depiction of Snow White with the apple. I think it's Snow White. Yes. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Then we have a Christmassy one. Like I said, some of these I don't know, some of them I know, but I can't remember the name of. This one is Jack and the Beanstalk. And of course, we've got our starting page. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful book. Ooh. Hansel and Gretel. Like I said, some of them, not so much. This one I think is Tom Thumb. Or, what is his? Thumbelina. The Princess and the Pea. Another depiction of Snow White with the mirror and the Queen. Another undersea one. I can't remember the name of this one either. And then, of course, we've got Little Red Riding Hood. All right. So, yeah, wonderful, wonderful book. And I will do a proper flip through of this one. I know I still have the flip through of Harry Potter still left to do. And I just haven't gotten to it. I'm really sorry. And then the final thing that I received that I bought because of Tammy. Tammy. Tammy has challenged me to do Hug a Day. So to do a Hug a Day, I needed this 100 Hugs book. And it's just the cutest little book of different characters hugging. Some have little sayings, some don't. And it's just really cute. Like this one here, it says, I would rather be happy than dignified, by Charlotte Bronte. Or Bronte. But they're just so cute. So I will be doing a hug a day. So every day during my videos, we will be coloring a hug. So today we're going to start with the cover page here of 100 Hugs, which is a bear hugging a little girl. So I'm going to switch over to the close-up camera here, and I'm going to use Amazon Basics so that we're staying within the A is for August hashtag as well. All right, let's make sure I've got you in screen. There we go. So we're going to use Amazon Basics, and we're going to color him some lovely browns because we want him to be a brown bear. Oh, let's see, what color is this? Nope, not brick red. That's not going to work. Of course, I don't have my swatch chart out because I'm silly and forgot to grab it. So we're going to wing it. So we're going to start with a bit of burnt sienna. Now this is not coloring book paper. It is not thick paper at all. This is a reading type book. So you have to be light with the layers, and hopefully you get enough of them in there. So I'm just flicking his hair. So I'm gonna actually sharpen this a bit. Just to make it a little bit easier. For the flicking. So I hope everybody has had a good week. I have been curtailing my spending. Last month taught me a little bit that the bank account likes it better if I don't spend so much. So I have been behaving. The only pencils I have bought this month, were the Phoenix pencils so far. I say so far because I have my eye on a couple of different sets. I just haven't convinced myself that I need them. Once I convince myself that it doesn't matter if I need them, I want them, I will be buying them. So you know, at some point soon, I will be buying them. Because, yeah, that's the way it goes. And of course, when I do buy them, I will let you know about them. But I have been trying to restrain myself because the sets that I want are really kind of expensive. And that is looking really red. Let's fix that. I don't know why. Sometimes this thing, it just really doesn't like me. Let's turn the contrast. Oh, it's not the contrast. Let's turn the brightness down. No. Saturation, maybe is the saturation. Yeah, there we go. It's the saturation. There we go. That's a little better. There. And then we'll zoom you in just a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a little better. So I'm just going through all the dark lines, doing little flicks. Trying not to go into the dress here. Making sure that I'm just doing the bear. And you'd think with these being so small, they shouldn't take very long at all. So hopefully we can get at least one a day done. Like I said, they are on very, very thin paper, so we'll have to see how much pencil we can actually get onto it. So bear toes. Bear toes are so cute. I would love a hug from a bear. If it was a nice hug, not if it was a mean hug trying to kill me, but a nice hug I wouldn't mind. I like bear hugs. Alright. There we go. Just remember to just do the top parts because the bottom are pads. Once again, just doing flicks in the direction of the hair. Alright. So the color I'm using is Burnt Sienna out of the Amazon Basics. And this little book is called The 100 Hugs by Chris Riddell, which can be bought on Amazon. This is one of the first books I've ever received that did not come in Amazon packaging. It actually came in a different package. I was quite surprised when it came in the mail. Trying not to get too much of her hair, because this little strand here is her hair. Okay. All right. So there's the first part of the bear done. Next part, we're going to use burnt ochre. Nice sharp pencil. Just gonna follow that hairline again. And we're following it further into the white space here. Give it a bit more sharpen. Want that point to be nice and sharp so that it gives the hair texture. As you flick. And then we're going to use one more color, which is going to be a darker color, just to put in that little bit of shadowing color that it's looking like it's missing. Especially in this light area. Trying to join all those directions together. There we go. Same with down here, try to get all those directions going together. I'm just going to work from here. Like I said, we'll put a little bit of darker color in there as well. And I think I figured out what the sound quality issue is when I'm actually concentrating, I have a tendency to whisper or lower my voice. So that is probably an issue of me, not the sound quality. Just saying. Alright, nice and sharp. I'm just going to go into the feet here. Make sure that you just do the hair though. There's hair in between the toes, but there is not hair on the bottoms of the feet here. Those are pads. You can put a little bit of hair in between them, but the pads at the feet are usually black. So we'll be adding a bit of black to it. I'm just going in the direction of the hair all the way through. There's lots of little flicks. Little flicks. So much easier on a small picture though. And since this picture was not designed for coloring, they actually put a lot of the shadow work in it for you, which is great. All right. Looks like such a nice bear hug. This is just such a cute idea too. A hug a day. I like a hug a day. So there will be a little bit more coloring going on daily things, like tomorrow, since I don't have, unless some of my other things come in today, which were supposed to come in yesterday that haven't come in today. I did buy some stencils as well. They just haven't arrived yet. So until those arrive, really don't have anything to look at too much tomorrow. So we will be doing some flip throughs of the books that I received, as well as doing the hug a day. This is bark. So I'm just going to try not to break the tip. I think I sharpened that tip a little too much. Just going to go through and do the really dark shadowy areas, just to make sure that they are good and dark. So make sure that you can see the definition of those areas. All right. Like I said, this paper is very thin, so I probably should have put another little page behind it, but do his tum-tum here. Now I'm not worried too much about flicking when I'm going around the edges. If I'm bringing that into an area, I will flick a little, make sure that it's still showing as the direction of the fur. But when I'm outlining or making areas look like they're a little bit darker around the edges, I'm not gonna worry too much. Beyond making sure that the contrast is there, so that you can actually see where things start, where things end. Like toes and stuff. Because he's got some claws there too. You know, for a little tiny picture, it sure does have quite a bit of detail though. Like there's a lot of detail on her dress and on her. Like I said, for a little tiny picture, it does have a lot of detail. Okay, I think we're getting there. Almost there with the bear anyway. Just going to finish up the details here on his arm. Do we call this an arm on a bear? I guess if he's hugging with it, I guess you'd classify it as an arm, wouldn't you? Front paws. We have a tendency as people to classify everything with a human verb or a human descriptor, even when it's not a human thing. When it's doing human things like hugging or that sort of thing. I do anyway. Alright. I think that's it for the bear. I'm going to follow Shannon's advice and embrace the white, because there's a lot of spots that I didn't put color, which is fine. It's fine. Embrace the white. Embrace the white. Because my brain says, ooh, there's white there. You should put color there. Alright, now we're going to take some black. And we're going to do his nose. First we're going to do a bit of gray on it. I think that's black, yeah. We're going to do a little bit of gray on it first, because there's a white spot there where the light's hitting it. Really like this Teagal thing. See how many pencils that I can salvage that with it, because it'd be good for on the road and whatnot, and then I don't have to bring a bulkier one with me. I have some nice little ones, so even if it doesn't work out for me, I still have my little ones. So then we've got to do his pads under here. And here. And his claws. Alright, I think that is it for the black. See, down there. I think I've got to zoom it out a little bit because I think it's in a little too close for you. There, that's better. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of pink and do the inside of his ears. Just a little bit. Alright. And that is the start of a hug. It's a bear hug. I love it. Alright, so now we're going to do her dress. And we're going to start with hydrangea pink. Get it nice and sharp. And I think I'm just going to cover the whole thing and maybe do the I don't know how I'll do the little embellishments that are all over her dress. They're so tiny. I can barely see them, never mind color them. I need one of those magnifying glasses. And then we're going to take this one here, which is hot pink. And we're going to go into the shadowy areas. And accentuate those. Because we can. And it stands out a little bit better if I use some hot pink on it. Alright, and then we're going to take this one again, and we're just going to fill it in. Like that. Take this, go up in here, and fill that in. Alright, then we're going to take some black and we're going to do her shoes. And leave an area of her shoes open so that the light can hit it. Do it in gray. Alright, now we need our skin tones, light skin tones. And we're going to do her legs. What little legs there are. And then her face. And then we're going to take a little bit deeper tone here for the shadows of her face. I'm going to get a little bit sharper than that because it is tiny. Okay, now we're going to take some sand, nice light color for her hair. And I'm just putting down a base coat. And then we're going to take ochre. And we're going to put in a couple of darker areas here. I don't think I should have made her a blonde, but that's okay. Because then we just take this one and a little bit of this one. And we just make things stand out a little bit more. Like that. Alright, and then on the flowers there, we're going to take our hot pink. And we're just going to fill those flowers in. And then we're going to take our, I think carmine would work well. And we're just going to fill in between the flowers, connect them all together, and do her lips. And there we have it. And there we have our hug. So I'm going to switch you over to the main camera here so you can see it. And there we have hug number 1. Let's see. Yeah, definitely on the next one I'm going to have to put a separator because it did go right through. Well, it pressed the ink from this page to this page and from this page to this page. So I'm definitely going to have to make sure I put a good thick separator in between the pages. So there is hug number 1. So I'm going to put today's date on it. I guess it would probably be best not to do that in a marker. So let's see. Today's date is the 19th. So 19th, 2021, day 1. So we have our day 1 hug done. Yay! Well, until tomorrow, we will be doing another hug tomorrow. And we are going to be doing the kitty owl hug. Isn't that sweet? It says, one word frees us from all the weight and pain of life. The word is love. And we will color this one tomorrow for our second day. So we will put day 2 and the date. So many hugs. So cute. All right. So that is what we are going to be doing. A hug a day, every day, until all 100 hugs are done. So, and I will, of course, do them on Sunday when I'm not online. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Evelyn, thank you very much for all of the wonderful gifts that you have given me. I appreciate each and every one of them. And I can't wait to start coloring in one of these. The paper in these are awesome. It's a really good cardstock. Beautiful, beautiful books. And they're thick, 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 thick. I will be coloring for years in these. Just in one. It'd take me a year to get through one. But I will have fun with these, and I will be able to join color alongs and put together color alongs with them. So Evelyn, thank you very much. The little T-Gal sharpener is working quite nicely. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't seem to be breaking pencils, which is good. I have issues with breaking pencils, and I've already filled it. Ah, that's amazing. I have already filled it. And my sharpen bucket is over there. It's pretty bad that I already filled it with what? 6 or 7 pencils? And I already crammed it full. How do you guys sharpen with this thing without filling it up every 10 seconds? Well, it's empty now. I guess that's probably why you use the lower numbers. I'll fiddle with it and I'll get a good number going for me because everybody's different. And I've got a bucket full of shavings there that I've got to empty at some point. But Evelyn, thank you very much for the wonderful T-Gal sharpener. I had it on my wish list, and I am so happy that you bought it for me. I was still on the fence about it, so thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Of course, all of you, thank you so much for joining me in this wonderful, wonderful journey of color. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not already a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy the channel, of course, hit that like button. It helps me out quite a bit in letting YouTube know that people enjoy my videos, so they are mentioned to more people. And always leave me a comment. I really enjoy reading your comments and talking and chatting with y'all through comments as well as in the lives. Of course, every day I have a video except for on Sundays. Sundays is reserved for special things. Um, and yeah, of course, on Wednesday and Saturday, we're live. So please do join us for live chats. I really do like having everybody in there and able to talk to me. Other than that, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. And tomorrow we will have another coloring of a hug, as well as maybe a couple of flip throughs of these wonderful books that I got in. All right, guys, until next time, bye bye for now.